Welcome to our next episode. We're going to be doing seafood today. My name is Chef Sam Pagan with Seasons Bistro, and we want to take a moment to tell you we're going to be doing seafood and in different ways. So we want to take time to thank you for visiting us, and also Woodward Academy as well for sponsoring us. We're going to start off with salmon and shrimp today. One of the two fundamental seafoods in everyone's home. What we are going to do is go ahead and lay this out and get our prep work done. It's easiest to have everything completed. Your cooking goes faster when everything's set up. You have your fish, your shrimp, your vegetables, and we're going to make a sauce today. So we're going to do all this within about a 10 minutes time frame. It won't take you long, and we're going to use it in two different ways. So let's get started. Well, I just wanted to bring you out to my front yard here at Seasons Bistro. We are grabbing this time to use in our sauce today. So this is a wonderful aromatic bouquet of herbaceous stuff here, and in here we have sage and mint. We use mint for our desserts and also some of our drinks here. But I want to show you some other things we have in this other one. We have the cilantro and rosemary that we use as well. The cilantro is best in southwestern and Mexican dishes, and we have our basil that we use for our Italian dishes. So it's a wonderful note, and there's a little bit of oregano that we come out here, and when we need something, we pick it and go inside and cook with it. It's right here in our front yard. All right, one of the first things we always do in the kitchen is always get a hot pan, your cold oil. When you start something, we always have the pan warmed up so it doesn't stick to the pan. We're gonna have to start with the thickest part of the foods that you want to cook. The salmon's going to take a little longer than the shrimp, and while the shrimp and the salmon are cooking, you can go ahead and saute your asparagus and start your sauce. Today we're going to make a cream sauce with a little bit of fresh thyme we have in our garden, and we're going to zest the lemon and put a little onion in there just to give it a nice little heat to it. So we're going to start off with our salmon and just season it generously, both sides. And get your pan hot. It's already heated up. We'll get it nice and hot. We'll throw in some oil. You can see the oil just thin out a little bit. Then and only then is when you know to drop your fish. At the same time that's cooking, you get your shrimp ready, and you want to season that. Just throw in a little salt. You want to take your lime. If you only have lemon, that's fine. If you have orange, that's even better. Tangerines are wonderful. It notes of citrus in it, and it gives it a level that most people don't have. Just a little bit of that, and we'll go ahead and throw a little bit on the salmon as well. Some members of your family might not like salmon, but they like shrimp, so it's a nice opportunity to introduce the seafood in all of this. That's a beautiful color that's set in there. And while this is cooking, go ahead and start your pan for your shrimp. You're going to take about 6 more minutes on your salmon, and then you're going to let it rest. You want to let it rest because all the moisture in the fish will just stay in. All the juices will stay in there. And you want to let your fish and your shrimp do what it's supposed to do. You want to take the lime that you've zested and go ahead and give it a little kick. Now, you don't want to waste your food, and you want to maximize all your product, so you might as well just go ahead and use it. We're going to finish this in the oven as nice as this looks. And use your timer. Give it a good 7 minutes. About time to flip your shrimp. Got nice colors in there. Okay, not only do you want to deglaze it with your other half of your lime, but you want to take a little white wine and take it off the flame and let it settle. All this is just taking very little time. And while that's working, we can go ahead and start on our sauce. We'll turn the flame off, let the salmon in there and start doing its business. We got about 4 more minutes on that, and then that'll be done. Now, our asparagus, we've already blanched it. We just put it in some boiling water for about a minute, took it out, and put it in an ice bath to stop the cooking process. Real simple. It gives a nice green, vibrant green color. So we'll take just a little onion. As you can see, it doesn't take much, and we'll just chop it up in little small pieces. However you want is fine. However big you want your onions, however small you want them. It's really your dish, so it doesn't matter that much. Just chop it up and get it down to where you want it to be. But what happens is you're just going to saute this and give it a nice, extract the sweetness. Of course, these are Vidalia onions. And you just want to give the pan some seasoning so you can lift it off with a white wine when you deglaze it. You want to salt, pepper, little garlic, not a whole lot, just knife point is what we call it here. Deglaze it with some white wine, roll around. You just want to take the seasonings off the pan, throw in your heavy cream. Heavy cream is something that you should keep in the house. They sell it in small little containers, and you could just have it in there so it will just stay to keep your sauces. Sometimes sauces are good, sometimes they're not. Sometimes you want a salad. And that's one thing we're going to do today, is we're going to take our salad and our entree off the same proteins. We're going to show you how to take something and spread it out throughout your dinner table with your family. And also, if you want a salad for the next day, you can take it to go. When you make a heavy-based cream sauce, you just want to reduce your temperature a little bit and let the heavy cream just come down a little bit. Of course, you already seasoned it, you deglazed it, you took all the essence off the pan and you rolled it into the sauce. Let it roll around and it will reduce down to a thickening part. Also, with our fresh herbs we picked out of our garden, we are going to just take this off and put it into the sauce to give it a level of flavor to extract the whole recipe of this dish. This is fresh thyme. If you only have basil or cilantro or dill, that's fine too. It's your dish, so you can do whatever you want. That's the nice thing about your own kitchen. It's your kitchen. You get to do what you want. But fundamentally, you just want to make a reduction of this heavy cream. Now, our shrimp is done and looks quite good. We're going to set this aside up front here. There's one thing about shrimp that you want to always remember. You don't want to cook it too long. It'll toughen up, and you want it to be nice and tender. The reduction on the heavy cream is coming out just like we want. We're going to get ready. We're going to get ready to work on our asparagus as well. We have the salmon. It's only got about a couple more minutes before we're done in that. And then we're going to go ahead. It won't take long because we've already took care of blanching this. You see I have a little bit of garlic in here. It's always nice to have some garlic. Don't overwhelm your dishes in garlic. That's a bad thing to go ahead and put too much garlic. We're not vampires here. So it's okay. Hot pan, you throw in your cold oil, and you just lay it in there nice and neat. The nice thing about this sauce is that you're going to be able to put this on your shrimp, your fish, and your asparagus. So it's going to be a great note to and a compliment to your whole dish. We'll take some white wine and we're going to deglaze this just to lift off some of the essence. We are going to put a little salt. And the white wine will deglaze it, but it also, all the steam in the white wine will lift up and help cook the asparagus down. It's really just easy. I mean, we've been here for 10 minutes already, and we're done with the meal. Your sauce is about ready to go. I always tell you this, but taste your food, taste your food, taste your food. Wow. Love that. All right, your sauce is good to go. Wow. I wish you guys were here. Let's check on our salmon. Here's our salmon. Now we're going to take this and we're going to start plating our food and get to a point to where we feel comfortable with the doneness. I always want to check I always tell you, try to check your food. We're looking for about 130 degrees. It's working its way up. It's real important. That way your temperature won't lie, and then you'll also make sure your food's cooked and you don't have to put it back in the oven and you have your family waiting for you. All right, we're pushing our way up there. Another 2 or 3 minutes and this will be done.
For more than 100 years, Woodward Academy has fostered excellence, character, and opportunity. From pre-K to 12th grade, Woodward offers a more complete approach to education. Woodward Academy, excellence, character, and opportunity. Visit us today.
All right. This is where all the magic's done right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to start plating this, but as I told you before, we're going to take this entree, this heavy entree, which is quite delicious, with mashed potatoes. We have the salmon and asparagus with a nice thyme sauce. We got the shrimp to go with that. So, but we're also going to take and put with salads. What I have prepared for you today is your basic Caesar salad. And what we have at the restaurant here is we have a spring salad with candied almonds, mandarin orange, and shredded carrots. It's really nice, has arugula in it, red lettuce, it has butter lettuce. And so it's a really vibrant lettuce here. So one thing we're going to do is take our salmon off the tray. put it on the cutting board, and we're going to cut it down. And we're going to share this with our salad. We're also going to take our shrimp. We'll just take maybe 3 or 4 shrimp and place it on our Caesar salad. This can be lunch for you in the morning or in the afternoon at work. And at last, our sauce. It's a really easy sauce. Right here is just salt, pepper, a little bit of heavy cream, some white wine, and just set it on top. Go ahead and throw a little bit on your asparagus as well. It's not a hollandaise. Traditionally, you go with a hollandaise sauce with your asparagus, but this is your kitchen. You get to do what you want to do. And there you go. You have salad, you have shrimp, and you have salmon. 10 minutes, 15 minutes in the kitchen. You get to spend an hour or so with your family just talking and having fun. Play a game now. This is great. This is great family time. So I want to encourage you, take some time to prep your stuff, but also it makes it faster to get in the kitchen and cook and get out of the kitchen, but never leave your kitchen. Never leave your kitchen. You're going to burn something.
For more than 100 years, Woodward Academy has fostered excellence, character, and opportunity. From pre-K to 12th grade, Woodward offers a more complete approach to education. Woodward Academy, excellence, character, and opportunity. Visit us today.
This is part of the show where I spoke about in our first episode about what tools you should use in your kitchen, what tools you really don't need in the kitchen. There are a lot of things that you don't need. I'll give you a good example, electric can opener. I find that this can opener right here, got from Cutco, is an incredible tool. It goes in the drawer. It's the most durable. It's about $55, but it's a wonderful tool. It's durable, and it's a must-have in the kitchen. Go ahead and throw away your electric one. Sell it at a yard sale. I always use this. We always use this. The spatula, we call this a spatula, and this is a spatula. This is heat resistant. We constantly use it for sauces. When I bake, we use this to clean out the bowl. It's very durable, it's tough, it lasts a while, and of course you can cook with it and it won't melt down in your pan. The other spatula we use here is a fish spatula. You can use this for a lot of different things, as omelets. We can also use it to flip burgers, different things in your kitchen. It's light, it's flexible, it's durable. You can use both sides. One of these things that's nice about it is it has these slots in here to let your sauces and all kinds of different liquids run through it so it doesn't get all over the kitchen. Knives are a very integral part of our life, and we want to make sure you use 3 different knives. One of them is the paring knife, which you use for fruit, small little jobs. It's the nice little Porsche that you can drive around in. So you always want to have it. It's fast and quick, and it's a very reliable tool. The chef's knives is important to use because you're constantly chopping, and you want to be able to have a wide blade to hide your knuckles to protect your fingers. So you want to make sure that you have a good knife that's wide in the end and has a tip and a point in the front. And always keep your knives sharp. They're always, as soon as you're done with them, sharpen them. It's one of the rules we go by here in the kitchen. You sharpen your knife and you'll never go wrong. When you go pick it up, you know you have a sharp knife. One of my favorite tools, one of the things is carving knife. Use it in a lot of different ways. It's a wonderful knife, but we use this to trim meat, our fillets. We cut our fillets with this, so it's so flexible. You can lightly peel a peach, or you can butcher a ribeye steak with this. So one of these knives are, this is my favorite knife, but all of these is something that you have to have in the kitchen. What you don't have to have is fill up your counter space with all kinds of tools. And on a side note, if you have a butcher's block in your kitchen with your knives, put your knives upside down in it. Do not put your knife with the blade down. You always want to sharpen, keep your knives as sharp as possible, so put the heel of the knife down into the slot. Last but not least, one of my favorite is a whisk. You're constantly using this to blend and mix things on the run. You want to get your sauces together, your dressings. You want to incorporate your oil and vinegar with your mustard to make your vinaigrettes. So you want to make brownies with this. This is something that you always need. Make it sure it's durable and it has a wide, thick handle you can grab hold of. These are my basic fundamental tools. I encourage you to go out. You can go to Walmart, Sam's Club, just your local store, and work within these parameters of what here. I recommend this can opener. Definitely recommend that. The chef's knife and a paring knife, and the heat-resistant spatula. These are my favorites. These are a few of my favorite things.
For more than 100 years, Woodward Academy has fostered excellence, character, and opportunity. From pre-K to 12th grade, Woodward offers a more complete approach to education. Woodward Academy, excellence, character, and opportunity. Visit us today.
Here we are. This is our dinner for tonight. What we do have is the sauteed salmon, the pan-seared salmon, and the pan-seared shrimp with a lime zested seasoning with that. And we have our spring salad here with the crispy salmon on it, with the mandarin oranges and candied almonds and the carrot. We have the Caesar salad right here with the shrimp. So what we did was we took the salmon and the shrimp and cooked it one time and put it in 3 different dishes. As an entree and as a salad. Also, if you want to have another salad for the morning to take to work with you, you have something that you can have, put it in a little Tupperware bowl and go with it, and put any kind of dressing you want on it. So whatever flavor you want to have on it, that's what you put in it. So it's all comprehensive cooking. You get it done, and you have food for a while.
Fantastic.
So we have this sauce on here. It's just a thyme white wine sauce with the asparagus. So let's dig in. Thanks for watching our show today. We wanted to show you something quick and easy to make, and see if you want to try this dish at home. We wanted to thank Woodward Academy for sponsoring our show, and we look forward to seeing you coming down to Seasons Bistro on the square.